Alright everyone, drop what you're doing, seriously. The news we've all been speculating about, the rumor that has been whispered in every corner of the crypto community for years, is finally here. It's official. Pi Network is now listed on Binance. Let that sink in for a moment. This isn't just another coin getting a spot on a major exchange. This is arguably the most hyped, most anticipated, and most mysterious project in recent crypto history, making its grand debut on the world's largest cryptocurrency stage. The shockwaves from this announcement are already being felt across the entire market, and believe me when I say, this changes everything. We are witnessing a moment that will be talked about for years to come. For the longest time, the crypto world has been divided into two camps when it comes to Pi Network. You had the believers, the millions of pioneers diligently tapping a button on their phones every single day, accumulating a coin that had no official monetary value. Then you had the skeptics, the critics who called it a gimmick, a data mining scheme, or worse, a complete waste of time. Well, today, the believers are getting their vindication in a massive, undeniable way. The official listing on Binance validates years of patience and faith, turning what was once a digital promise into a tangible, tradable, and incredibly valuable asset. This is the moment the community has been dreaming of. The sheer scale of this event cannot be overstated. Binance doesn't just list any project that comes knocking on its door. It is the titan of the industry, the gatekeeper of mainstream crypto adoption. A listing on this platform is the ultimate seal of approval, a signal to the entire financial world that a project has arrived and is here to stay. This move instantly catapults Pi Network from the fringes of speculative crypto into the heart of the global financial conversation. For anyone who has somehow missed the buzz over the past few years, let's break down what Pi Network actually is, in the simplest terms possible. Imagine if you could get into Bitcoin back when you could mine it on a regular home computer. That's the core idea behind Pi Network. It was created by a team of Stanford graduates who wanted to build a cryptocurrency that was accessible to everyone, not just people with powerful, expensive mining rigs. Their solution was simple but revolutionary. Allow people to mine Pi coins directly from their smartphones with a single tap each day, without draining their battery or using significant data. For years, analysts and crypto enthusiasts have referred to Pi Network as a sleeping giant. This wasn't just some catchy phrase, it was a genuine assessment of the project's incredible untapped potential. The reason for this label is simple: the user base. While most other crypto projects were fighting tooth and nail to attract a few 100,000 users, Pi Network was quietly amassing a global community of tens of millions of people. This massive, decentralized network of individuals, all holding the same asset and invested in its success, represented a colossal force just waiting to be activated. The sleeping part of the name came from the fact that all this potential was locked away. The coins couldn't be traded, the economic value was purely theoretical, and the entire project existed in its own self-contained bubble. The awakening of this giant is what we are witnessing right now. The Binance listing is the catalyst, the spark that has finally brought this colossal entity to life. To understand the magnitude of this news, you have to understand what Binance represents in the world of cryptocurrency. It's not just another exchange, it is the exchange. Getting listed on Binance is like a small independent film getting a global release in every major movie theater and winning an Oscar on the same day. It provides three things that are absolutely critical for any project's success: legitimacy, liquidity, and exposure. Binance has a notoriously rigorous vetting process. They examine a project's technology, its team, its community size, its security, and its long-term viability. By listing Pi Network, Binance is essentially giving it a stamp of approval. They are telling their hundreds of millions of users and the financial world at large that they have looked at Pi Network and have deemed it a serious, legitimate project worthy of their platform. As expected, the moment the news of the Binance listing broke, the impact on Pi's perceived value and community interest was immediate and explosive. The initial trading hours have been nothing short of spectacular, with price charts showing a near-vertical trajectory as years of pent-up demand were finally unleashed onto a live market. Social media platforms are on fire, with #Pi on Binance becoming the #1 trending topic globally on X, which was formerly Twitter. Crypto forums like Reddit are being flooded with posts from both long-term pioneers celebrating and curious newcomers asking how they can get involved. With the monumental hurdle of a major exchange listing now cleared, the future of Pi Network looks incredibly bright, and the project is really just getting started. The Binance listing isn't the end goal. It's the beginning of a new phase focused on utility and ecosystem growth. The next logical step for the Pi core team will be to accelerate the development of the Pi platform. This means fully launching their smart contract capabilities, encouraging developers to build decentralized applications or dApps on the network, and fostering a vibrant marketplace where Pi can be used for its intended purpose, to buy real goods and services. The long-term vision is to create a self-sustaining economy. The listing of Pi Network on Binance is not just another headline, it is a defining moment, a paradigm shift that validates the power of community, patience, and a vision for accessibility. For years, Pi existed as an idea, a promise of what a truly decentralized and widely distributed currency could be. Today, that promise has been fulfilled in a spectacular fashion. The sleeping giant has awakened and it has been welcomed onto the world's biggest stage with open arms. A new era has begun,